Literally.
Nigel doesn't. No, I wouldn't. That was not exaggeration.
Yeah.
If I to exaggerate, I'd have to say like 70.
Yeah.
Um,
Which even then.
Yeah, Nigel isn't like that. Nigel's got a large frame, but it is very mobile. You think more of your Oreos or Jigglypuffs or things like that.
Yes.
danlistoo. There we go.
Yep.
Ooh, losers round 4. All right.
Getting
so this
deep
is,
in the bracket.
This is very deep. I know that previous matches were to make it into top 16.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're kind of coming down to the wire. We saw Max lose a game or lose that set earlier against
Dimension.
Yep, the Leonardo. Back to that April that we saw, that we know, that we love, the trying to get the daily scoop.
Yeah. I think it's a matchup that, like, both characters can definitely do, but April have a significantly easier time than instead of fighting Leo.
Yes.
But this way you can take advantage of like some of Nigel's larger frame to get easier ratings on that. Some of your combos will link slightly better. Yep. You have like big potentials for jab resets into your strong punch after like you get your ratings. I don't know what else to call it. Like what is if the actual move is called with the ratings?
It's just like an empowered hit.
Yeah.
So if you notice, there are stars often around April's microphone. There are not right now. But any of the moves that use the camera, so your actual down special where you drop the camera, or the forward air where you use the small camera, any of that you see the flash, whenever it hits your opponent, it starts building up ratings. Yes. That empowers your next moves. So now we're seeing a star on there, and there's 3 levels of stars, and the strongest one goes from like, oh, that's a normal forward strong, to like, oh, you're dead at like 60. Yeah, it kills it very early if you hit it
60
correctly.
after the hit, to be honest, sometimes. But
especially
right now,
if you combo into it, it's gross.
Ooh,
oh, went solo.
That was so close to SDing there, but Max is able to pick that up, make it last stock a piece. Dan's doing really good with Nigel too. Like we saw like some really clean pickups earlier. A super early kill off the top with like an up air, up strong, but looking for another.
I mean, yeah, if you ever see an April suddenly take a stock much earlier than you expected, that is what's going on.
Yes.
But Nigel, despite that large frame that we were talking about, is extremely mobile and is making it very difficult.
Yes.
Okay, April's got the 2 stars, so any of these moves would definitely kill.
Yes, they would. But need to get the conversion first before Nigel was able to find that punch.
Yep.
The orangutan punch.
Yep, and I mean, we didn't see any vectoring. Not sure if that would have been able to come out fast enough. He would have been able to get that hit stun. But Dan, you could tell, was a little stressed. You saw that brief small pop-off.
Yes.
Like, really was feeling it.
It got close, especially when he had the lead, Max got right back into it with like the offstage plays there. And that can happen at any point, any stock, anything.
All right. Ooh. I love that people are starting to become even more custom with their dash attack cancels.
Yes.
Because for like month 1, it was just like dash attack into your strong move, like get your damage. And now it's things like, all right, I'm gonna dash attack cancel into a jump cargo grab.
Right?
Or into, I've seen some people do that into their like weird random tilt that hits off stage, or like all of these different things. As I'm saying that though, Nigel takes off the top.
Right?
Put some respect on Dan's name.
The DI matters too on like the dash attack cancels, because if you DI in certain ways, like Nigel's up strong won't hit, but then sometimes Flick will, sometimes Flick won't. But the fact that you can actually combo into Flick reliably off these certain conversions based on DI is huge for his kit. Oh, that was so good! And that was wait, suicide, he went too far.
I mean, you saw Max shake his head. I don't think that was really intentional.
I don't think it was.
No, this
but
was.
Again,
that's what he was looking for. In that case, just went a little too deep on the first one.
Yep.
And that's pretty scary, actually, when you're like, oh, I could have just secured this and not lost my stock for it.
Exactly.
Sometimes those SD kills are hype, and sometimes it's just like, ooh, this is a little dangerous. Not when I'm down in games, too.
Not when it wasn't intentional, but here we go. Dan was getting back close. Oh, didn't get the ledge in time, though, but needs something to close it out. This is going to get scary if you don't kill Nigel soon, but
tries to land that down air, but Dan doing a great job making his recovery more ambiguous.
It's been really good. He's mixing it up perfectly. It's very different every single time. Also utilizing a little bit of the under the stage area too, like beneath the pineapple, but doesn't matter. Max holds it together despite the SD accidentally there on the second stock. Seals it out, makes it one apiece.
Max uses that boom arm for good measure.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever thought about how much money in camera and audiovisual equipment that April just dumps every single
The
game.
cameras look a little old-fashioned, and they might be like the 80s style camera from the early.
But the cartoon was from the 80s. This were high tech for her day.
There's new versions of it too, but if we're here in 2021 dropping old cameras, they're CRTs. We're just dropping CRTs on them. It's just $20 a pop at this point.
There's no way that camera would work 20. It's at least a couple hundred.
Listen, you go to a couple Goodwill stores before every game on the Jellyfish Fields. You're gonna reload up your ammo. You'll be fine.
I'm just saying, Channel 6 is going to be really trying to figure out why she needs to be reimbursed for several $1,000.
But they're getting a lot of really good promotion right now.
That's true. Good
Yes.
ratings, a lot of good coverage, some high quality, custom, what is the word I'm looking for? Exclusive.
Yeah.
Exclusive interviews.
I don't see Nigel's Nature Show printed on his logo on any of this stuff. He's missing out where April's picking up right now.
Yeah, you'd think the Thornberrys would be better at marketing.
I mean, it probably would be a podcast nowadays in 2021, but
That's
otherwise,
yeah, podcast and a YouTube thing.
We wouldn't know that if he was advertising it. But anyway, April is making work here right now. I had to bring us back eventually.
Yeah, I was waiting. I was wondering how long you'd follow.
Oh, I'll keep going with it. Don't worry.
All right. Ooh, on the plat. Okay, let's see.
The air grabs are so good. You've mentioned it once, I swear, and then Max has been doing them constantly ever since.
Yes. Yep. And that was really the first time, and then Max is like, "Oh, that works. Let's do it again."
They definitely can't hear it, I promise.
Yep. Oh, we are 40 feet away.
We are half a Mainstage away from them.
Are we using Mainstage as a distance now? So the venue's about 2 main stages. Okay.
Grab the ledge, not enough up either to get back. Here we go, Max the last talk, but still, regardless, this is only game 3 out of a best of 5, so plenty to go for both ways.
Game 3 out of best of 5, but this is deep in losers.
Yes.
This is at the point of losers where, there's some points in a bracket where you can be like, I made top 32 or I made top 64. I'm happy with this. I think once you get just far enough, you're just upset. If you
yeah, at this point, it's you don't want to be the first loser, basically. You don't want to get second place. You don't want to get 9th. You don't want to get 17th.
Yeah.
You want to make it to the top 16.
It's but it's also the
oh, perfect job.
Let's go, Max. That's what he was looking for that one
Yes,
game.
and he lived that time, though. He pulled it back at the correct time.
Yeah.
But the DI read on everything didn't matter because he got the kill conversion off the side, going up 2-1 in this matchup.
I mean, so what I was saying, though, is I feel like you'd rather give the example of top 8.
Yes.
If you get 7th, you're like, all right, sick, I made top 8.
Yes.
I did it.
You're on the championship Sunday.
If you get 5th or 4th, you're just like, I was so close to podium.
Yeah.
I could have just done it. Just let me get top 3. Oh, gets the command grab!
Oh, I just looked. The winner of this does make it top 16, so this is the win and in.
Oh my god, and Max just dumpsters that stock in the first 10 seconds.
And when he's up in the set point right now, that's not how you want to start off this game. Oh, I mean, unless you're Maxing, that's exactly how you want it to start.
Yep. danlistoo is trying to make it work, trying to make the Nigel happen.
Ooh,
oh no, it's
caught
again!
him! No resources, no jumps, no nothing. Can't get back up there with that dolphin little
2
fish
stocks
thing.
down in 30 seconds. Are we about to see such a tight set end in a 3 stock?
Looks like we're about to because here we go.
I mean, Max is revving it up already. Up air up the top. Yep, that will kill.
Good conversion.
85 after a hit, and it still kills.
If you hit all the way up there, it's...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, the jab sends off stage.
Yeah, it makes up. No resources.
Beyonce is out of resources, can only up B. Still makes it back, though.
Oh, that's it.
Down
Oh,
there.
barely grabs the ledge of that. The magnet hands. I don't remember seeing that in the forest.
Okay.
Takes him out. Max needs just one more clean hit. Needs to be careful, though. Oh, this is
Dude, if Dan brings this back, he's a legend.
I feel like the movement here has been neck and
Yep.
neck, but he hasn't gotten any percent from it. Max is still healthy at 32. It's nothing.
Yeah, well, he maxed out at 85 after hit last time. It doesn't matter.
True.
Percent doesn't matter in this game, right? Okay. Not
was
off the top.
almost
Yeah,
it.
it was 1% off. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. And Max has put his stamp on the passport, is making it to top 16.
Yes.
Which means Max got to find someone to cover his commentary block.
Yeah, but I mean, at this point, it's just like, all right, cool. You're making some moves out there. You're gonna be on the camera somehow.
Yep. I think there's a reason he's wearing the Get On My Level shirt. Not just that it's his event.
When Nigel doesn't have the product placement, Max does.
Right, exactly. Max, clearly better at marketing than the Thornberry family.
Yeah, the 90s were a different time.
Right? They didn't know the power of influencers yet.
Yeah, they were on national TV.
All right. We're going to find out if we got one more set here. I think that may have been the end for us, but let's relive some of our best moments.
Oh, yes. This is quite the set, too.
Oh, yeah. There was some wild back and forths happening.
So, wow, Thornberry actions going back and forth.
I didn't even mean to set you up for that.
Thank
was
you.
not intentional.
I think we're going to have a little bit more, because it looks like Loser still has a tiny bit to go, because it looks like, I don't know if it's going to be our stream or if the other one right now, but MK Leo and Karama are playing in Losers, and the winner fights Nyx. So, that's a little
crazy.
trifecta that's actually, like, super stacked and hard.
Yep. I mean, okay, I was saying it before. Make sure, especially, I mean, today, but especially the rest of this week, we've got 4 different streams going on all weekend. Make sure you are watching all of them.
Do it.
You got that squad going on, or you got multi-Twitch, whatever works for you.
Mm-hmm. So much action to watch. You can switch between them at your will, catch whatever match is catching your eye, and there is action somewhere to be caught at every moment. I'm looking over right now to Ultimate Doubles. Leo sitting down over Ultimate Doubles right now. That's why he's a little bit further in the Nick bracket, but looks like Leo and whoever he's teaming with is currently fighting against Light and Mars. That's going to be a hell of a set. That has to be top 8 at that point, right?
Is
That or
all
close to it.
I would need to double check schedule if I think they're playing up till top 8, and then
For doubles, I'm not sure.
I would have to double check.
That'd be close. But either way, so that's one of the matches we have to wait for with Leo. Looks like they're done over in doubles now. And then after that is Nick. So, if you don't know Karama used to go by Prodigy in Smash Ultimate. So,
I'm familiar, but
player.
actually, probably good because I've mentioned that to other people that have had no idea. Especially if they're not as deep into the Ultimate sauce.
Prodigy really made a name for himself back at Frostbite 2020, right before the quarantine, where he took MK Leo out of winners brackets.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying the best Mario in ult.
Yes.
So,
it's close, but like I say, like Dark Wizzy might have the edge now. I feel like they were kind of back and forth for a while. Like pre-quarantine looked like Karama for a bit, and then Karama kept competing during quarantine where Wizzy didn't, but now Wizzy's back and has been making a name for himself. I think he beat Tweak, if I'm not mistaken, at Sport Priority. So
it's an exciting time to be a platform fighting fan.
It really
Whether you watch Melee or Ult or Nick or any of the others, it is. I mean, those are just the ones we're doing here.
Yeah.
It is a really exciting time. Whether it's new games that are coming out or the ones that we're doing here or any of the other stuff, it is very exciting.
Speaking of it being a